Do you mind if I take a picture of this? Okay.
Oh yeah, you can screen record it.
Okay. I don't even know how to do that. Let me see.
We are now. I think we're live.
Okay.
We are now live. Mm, the screen is loading, you guys. Screen is loading. So
You too. Take care.
let me see if it's loading on Facebook. Okay, we are live.
When you click on it, it's on.
I, can you see me? Okay, I can see you now. Okay, there we go. I couldn't see your face.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's back on. Yeah, it
It's
says
on.
live, but I can't see your face.
You can't see mine.
I don't know
Hmm.
what's going on. Let me see something.
Can you see it now?
I'm gonna re.
Mhm.
Can you see me?
Not yet. I hear
Mm-mm.
you.
I hear you too, but I can't see you yet either. Facebook, give us some time. It's the technology is acting up right now.
Mhm.
Very much so. I don't know why. Okay, I can see you now. hmm I can see you, but I can't. Can you see me?
Nope.
mm I don't know what's going on. Maybe. Oh, it got me on too. Mm.
Okay, there you
What
go.
about now?
I can see you.
You can see me now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, Facebook, y'all.
Yeah, okay.
Technology is really good. Cutting up this morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Lashay's Venture Podcast. I have a special guest here with me today, and I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Myaisha Alford. I'm an award-winning author, newly author. First time writing a book, and I'm a mom of four incredible young adults, and that's basically me.
Okay. How did you get into writing, this industry of writing?
So, writing started as a healing mechanism. Going to therapy, and my therapist told me to start writing down some things, and That's how I start writing.
Okay. What inspired? Did anybody inspire you to do it besides your therapist? Like,
So I did a fast with my church, and in that fast, it was like a 7 day fast. It said we had to ask God, what should we be doing? So I seen a book. I kept seeing the book. Kept seeing the book, and I'm like, what is this book? And basically, God told me to tell my story. So that's what inspired the writing.
what is your book? This book, what is it based off of? Is it like things that you have charged your livelihood, or like is it
Yeah, this is
fiction?
my it's my life. It's about Myaisha. It's about pain, trauma. It's about healing. It's about love. It's about everything you could think of. It's about me. It's my story. Not just my story. It's probably somebody else's story as well.
Can you give us a little snippet of like what, like a little
Um,
bit about what it's about? Just a little snippet.
it's about uh, being raped, being only girl out of four boys. It's about motherhood and finding God,
What challenges did you have writing this book?
being vulnerable, letting people in. I'm so private. I don't tell my business to too many people, and so that was very challenging to let people in.
So it was like a. Would you say after you finished writing it, it was like a breath of fresh air? Because it's like, all right, like I did this.
Yeah,
I I took a chance because I really don't like to let people in, but God has given me this story. I have healing, so it's best to share with people that haven't healed from their stories.
yeah. It was a breath of fresh air writing it down and getting it into the book. But once it became published, it was just like, still traumatizing a little bit. But when
Yeah.
people come up to me and people like, oh, Myaisha, your story touched me. And I couldn't tell by looking at you or talking to you that you've been through some of the things that you've been through. But, it's a good feeling now that it's out.
So what does becoming mean to you personally?
Um, it means growing into the woman God called me to be. Um, it means creating a new space for me, this new chapter of Myaisha.
It's a new chapter in life for you.
Yeah, new chapter.
What has been your proudest moment as an author?
Mm, my proudest moment was actually winning the award of the Christian Lit. I didn't even know nothing about it. My publisher, which is so dope, my cousin Emilio Minor, entered me into the contest, and that was like, wow, like I didn't think it was that dope. You know what I'm saying? To even win an award.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing. That's
it
amazing.
is. It is.
Did you have to go on stage and say thank you and everything? Were you
No,
surprised?
no, it didn't get that far. It was just like an online thing, and you get a certificate and things of that nature.
What advice would you give to someone that's writing a book? Authors out there that's telling a story and putting a story out there and they're a little afraid to tell their story to the world like how you were.
Take your time. Take your time. Be truthful and go for it. Just go for it. It's really. I'm telling everybody. I tell my daughter, write a story. You have a story. Write a story. I tell my cousin just the other day, write a story. Tell your story. Even if you don't publish it, just write it down. It's really healing to get
It's
things out.
therapy. I can
Oh,
completely understand. I'm an author.
yeah,
It's
yeah. I just seen that. Yeah,
very, yeah, I'm an author.
yeah.
I've published now 5 books.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My fifth book just came out Monday. I've been had quoted, but the publishing stuff, it takes a little while with the
Okay.
different publishing companies that you work with. And it finally came out on Monday. I was so excited. It's
That's
a
good.
part two of my first one. That one is
Okay.
like, yeah, the first one is kind of like, my life. The second one kind of playing out like with the podcast and movies and different things. So I'm kind of like
Okay. Let me check
manifesting,
that out.
yeah, kind of
Okay.
manifesting
Let me check
my
that
life.
out.
It's not as long as the first one because I
Mhm.
want part two to be like, all right, I want y'all to keep y'all guessing until I get ready to go into part three. But in
Okay.
the back, you can see. In the back, you can see that's my bio. I'm working on it as well.
Okay.
That
That's
so
dope too.
I can definitely understand where you're coming from when you say about the how it was to let it out to tell your story because
Yeah.
in my bio it's hard because you like, all right, like, do I have some traits of this person? Still going into this person,
Mhm.
you know. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of like self healing,
It
but it's
is.
retracing the steps.
And that's the
You know,
hard part. You got to
you
relive it. And
have to relive it.
yeah. And that person will always be there, but it's like, don't let her, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep teaching her that we this person now.
Yeah,
Because every day I'm at work, somebody try to get me to be the old Myaisha, but I be letting them know, like, I'm changed, I'm healed, and but
yeah,
she's still in there.
yeah.
She's still in
It's
there.
still, you know,
So
I was telling somebody yesterday. I was like, you see, Tamisha, which you can see on my screen. Tamisha
yeah,
is the little girl. Lashay is the grown woman.
mhm. It's a difference.
Tamisha is still traits a little bit of Tamisha in Lashay. So she's still healing. So as I write this, as I write it, as I got started and stopped as I write it, it's like, you know, you can
Yeah.
see where it's like, okay, you have had traumatizing moments.
Hmm.
And it's like, wow, you know, like you said, now I can't let that person go into this grown woman. I
Yeah.
can't let this child
Yeah.
go into this grown woman. So I have stuff I have to heal from. It's a process, but my writing, like you say, is therapy.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's
Sometimes I
very
wake up out my sleep, something across my mind. I'm like, oh, I got to write it down. So I keep a notebook by my bed. And my cousin, she was like, why don't you just put it in your notes? I was like, I don't think about picking up my phone. I'm old school. I write it down. I have
yeah.
to write it down. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to go back and
To
look at it.
remember it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me. I instantly like I was laying in bed the other night. I instantly came up with a poem and I just typed it.
I could.
This is something that I just it's a passion. When you have a passion for it, it's different because you sit there and you just the words are just flow to come. God will give you the words.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's how I feel with
And
any author.
what's different with me is I never wanted to be an author. I couldn't stand writing in school. Reading was okay, but to read a whole book, I was just like, you know.
Mm-mm. There's me.
But I never thought to be an author. I never thought in a million years that I would be an author. Never. This is something totally out the ordinary for me.
This is
But
something that God drawing you to tell your story
hmm,
to other women
yeah,
because it's women out there that needs to hear. Okay, this
yeah,
become the becoming of her.
yeah,
If she
yeah.
can do it, I can do it.
Hmm.
Cause
And that's
some
my
people
goal.
like that.
That's my goal is to sit down with other women. Actually, I'm working on another book. It's called Already Her. And
Oh wow.
that book is basically teaching women to walk in confidence with God, like to know, to remember who you are. You're a child of God. Like you're a child. We are daughters of a king. So we need to
Yeah.
start walking, like that and pouring into ourselves. Like we mothers, we sisters, we're daughters. And from a young age, we taught to pour into everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we have to pour into ourselves first before we pour into anybody else. And I wish somebody would have taught me that as a young girl, because now I'm pouring into myself. Now that my children are grown and able to take care of themselves, I'm able to pour into them. And it's a good feeling. It's a good
It
feeling.
is. It is
Yeah.
a good feeling to grow and know that, you know, okay, look, I can pour into myself because I poured into others. I was
For
telling
so
somebody like
long.
that's crazy that we had this conversation because I told somebody yesterday I was like I'm so used to being like the person that says yes all the time.
Hmm. Me too.
Yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that.
Hmm.
Now I've sat back and I realized like the whole time you was saying yes, you was pouring outside of you. You weren't pouring into you. You was
Hmm.
making yourself you pouring into others. But how can you pour into somebody else's cup when you don't have no cup? You're
Yeah.
empty.
But we did it. We
Yeah,
did it.
and that's why I say it's a difference between, you know, how you grow. You learn
Hmm.
for from certain things. Like, and I'm like now I'm like okay, I'm gonna give you a slow note.
Yep.
Fast yes. slow no. You get that slow no. It's like, okay, look, I'm just certain things I can't agree to. Certain it's and that's in business as well.
Yeah, I
Certain
get
things
it.
you can't agree to, especially when you're coming up. You gotta really be in the business. You gotta be very strong minded,
Okay.
and that's what
Yeah.
industry that you're in. If you could be in the podcast, and like I'm a podcast, I'm an author, you know.
Hmm.
So it's like just like how you are author, right? You can't just
Yeah.
let anybody get control of your stuff. You can't just
Exactly.
let anybody, take over what you created. So with different
Yeah.
things, with different aspects in life, period. Though.
He asked me the other day, like, so I read your book and I got a couple of things about it. You're like, well, you should have did this and you should have did that. And I'm
Mm,
thinking to myself, like, I take criticism pretty well, but this is my story. It's
hmm
my story. It's my own personal story. It's not nobody else's story. So I wrote it the way I said I see fit. I was
I think
honest about
nobody
it.
understands it. I don't think
Yeah,
nobody. I don't think people understand the creativity of it.
exactly.
This
Exactly.
is not something that we're just making up. This is things that actually happen. In
Hmm.
my books, those are things that actually happen.
Hmm.
This is not something you can tweak. This is not something that you could just go over because this is something that actually happened to us, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not. Yeah.
It's our
Yep.
story.
I could have did it different, but I feel like I would have been lying to my viewers, my readers, my children. You know what I'm saying? I could
It's
have been
already
lying to
enough of that.
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's already enough of that. It's
Yeah.
already enough.
Yeah.
It's literally too much of that.
Yeah.
Why lie? You could be
Yeah.
authentic, and that's the problem in a lot of the industry because going into being an author, going into being anything that you're doing, why not be authentic with it? Like I told somebody, I was
Hmm.
like, somebody asked when I had an interview yesterday about the platform. I'm like, because I chose this platform for real authenticity, where somebody can come over here and have good conversation and real talk and talk about the positive in their life and not the negative. The negative is
Yeah.
always thrown off as a negative.
It is. It is. Yeah.
They don't. I don't think people look at the goodness. Like you said, if it wasn't for like you said, you didn't think you was gonna tell your story. God did this. God had to hear you to tell your story. It's for other
Mhm.
women. Other women,
Mhm.
like you say, you gotta do for women groups and stuff like that. That's for other women to understand. Like you're not
Mhm.
alone. Because there's a lot
You're
of
not
women
by
out here.
yourself.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
women out here that's been raped. They don't have no family. They don't have nobody, no guidance or nothing
Mhm.
like that. So I
Yeah.
applaud you for that. I really do because
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank you.
I really
Yeah.
do applaud you for doing
That is nothing but God. It's nothing but
that.
God. Me being here because like I told you a few weeks ago, I'm socially awkward. Like I don't like talking in front of people. I don't like talking to strangers. I don't. Now I'm so comfortable with it. I'm not even a affectionate person as far as hugging strangers. I'm at church hugging people and talking to people and like doing all of that. So it's nobody but God. I'm telling you.
That's the
I tell
becoming of her.
people I tell people
That's the
every day,
becoming of her.
get God in your life because He's the only one. Therapy couldn't do it. Therapy did it. Therapy helped, but you gotta have therapy in God. And it's not always peaches and cream. You know that for sure. But it's just
It's
it's
not
it's not, but no weapon form. So
against you should prosper.
yeah,
Always.
so it's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be trauma. It's always gonna be pain. It's always gonna be something. But you know, you just gotta push through it.
If you could
You know.
describe the if you could describe the becoming of her in 3 words, how would you describe it?
Um. So my her is gonna be totally different from your her and anybody else's her. Becoming a her is I got a tattooed on me too. Her.
Hmm.
H is for healing, healed. E is for redeemed. E is for enough. I am enough. And R is for redeemed.
Wow.
So yeah,
Powerful message.
that's my her. Yeah, that's my her. Yeah,
Powerful message.
yeah.
Powerful message. If you could send, if you could leave a message with someone who's trying to become her, not your her, but
Right, but
trying
her.
to actually, yeah, trying to her version of herself, what would you tell someone out there, like a younger woman, even men? It's men that go through stuff too as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
They just
Oh,
don't tell their story like we do.
all right. I would tell them. forgive yourself first. Forgive people that hurt you, and just move forward. Just like I said, get in touch with God, talk to God, and fast, pray. God will give you your answers. God will let you know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. If it's something that you have to second guess, that's not what you should be doing. If it's confusion, if it's feel forced, it's not what you should be doing. So, yeah, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive the person that people that hurt you, and just be her. It's already in you. She's already in you. You know, just do it. Just walk with confidence. Keep your head up and just do it.
Okay. Do you have? Can you tell everyone where to follow you on your social media platforms, and also can you tell them if you have any other upcoming books coming out? Which you already told us one of them, but
Yeah.
where they can find you
So
at? At?
you can find me on Facebook, Myaisha, author Myaisha Alford.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, just underscore just call me underscore Maya. I think that's it. And you can find my book on Amazon, but when you go on Amazon, for some reason you can't find it. But if you
You
Google
gotta
me,
type in
you can
your
Google me
name.
now. Yeah, yeah. When I
Yeah.
type in my name, it don't even pop up. But if you Google me, my book is on there. And I'm working on a book called I Already Heard. And another book came to me not too long ago, so I'm working on something else. But I'm gonna finish I Already Heard first before I start on this other book. But I can't believe that God is showing me all these stories to tell. But it's cool. I'm with it.
That's just your journey. That's a part of your journey. It's
Yeah,
time
that's
to
my
tell
journey.
your story. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to tell your story now. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I wanted you to send me the link to your book. I want to read your book. I want to support.
Okay.
And, I also want to step into the podcast thing too as well. So I'll be having some questions about that.
Just do it.
Say just do it. But I'm gonna talk to you offline about that. I just want to know,
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
just do it. My best advice for you is like get you a subject that you would want to talk about,
Hmm.
especially that you have young women. You know, they have a lot of podcasts. It's like, well, they talk about relationships and stuff like that, but they have some also for like healing. Like, so ask God, like, what is it do you want me to talk about?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
subject do you want me to talk about? Like, what do you want me to talk about, God? And how can I do this? Because I'm not going to even lie to you. When I first started, I was just like, I didn't know what I want to do. I just said, God, you know what? I love to talk. I love to talk.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know what else to do, Lord. Everybody else can do everything else, but what are you calling me to do? And for me, I became with Lashay Venture. Lashay is my middle name,
Okay.
and venture is like the business venture because I never been in business. That's how I
Okay.
came up with my name. So this is my
Okay.
new business venture. So Lachey is me, the new person, and
Hmm.
venture is my business venture. So I just
Okay.
like go out and do it, and I just got connected with people, and it just been happening ever since. And God just been bringing them to me. And I always tell people like, I didn't expect to be here.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be here. You can't expect like don't like somebody told me yesterday, and they continue to tell me, don't go in looking for money for it.
Right.
Money is
That's
the
what I
root of
said.
all evil. Don't go in looking for money in this.
Yeah.
Do something
That's
that
why I
you
was
love to
telling
do, and
people.
this is what I love to do.
Yeah. I was telling someone that too. Like, I didn't write the book to make money off of it. I wrote it out of being obedient. So if the money comes with it, that's fine too. But it's a couple of black owned bookstores in Detroit, and I'm just gonna get some of my books and just drop them off in there. That's just what I want to do. It's not even about the money.
Yeah, that's for me as well. Like I'm doing a book luncheon at this black owned store in Houston. It's called Class Books. It's in
Hmm.
Third Ward. I have a luncheon in October, and I'm just gonna get my books. I ordered my books already, and just go ahead and sell them. Promote them and sell them. And because it's a black owned store, that's what I want to promote.
Yeah,
But
that's what I said too. Yeah. Yeah.
the owner is very nice, but yeah, just branch off into it. Ask God what to do. Ask him how to do it.
Hmm.
guidance and everything, because it's not gonna be all cakes and all smiles and all that in the business
Hmm.
industry. But at the same time, you gotta accept what God gives to you. This is if the God is giving you this calling. Okay, Lord, I know some days I have to learn that. Some days it's gonna be up, some days it's gonna be down. But keep pushing and keep doing what you're doing. You already an author. God giving you another platform that you want to do. You want to start a podcast.
Yeah.
Can go bigger. You don't know what God has for you. Like, just keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. I
Yeah.
love it because it's good to see a woman of faith and a woman of God that is moving according to what God tell you to do, fasting and
Yeah.
praying. Like, you know,
Hmm.
it's hard out here when you don't, like you said, to tell other people your story and get other women together. That's amazing,
It
especially
is.
on
It's,
a platform.
yeah, and it's hard too. That's why we tell people you just have to do it. Like you just have to do it because what else do you have to lose? Like I tried the
Nothing.
alcohol, I tried the being, I tried everything else. So why not try God? You know
That
what I'm saying?
part.
So so
That part.
it's the best
Because the
decision I
pain
have
is still
made.
the pain will still be there.
Still
You
be
can
there.
smoke,
Yep.
you can drink all day long, but
Still
after
gonna be
that
there.
high is gone, you're gonna wake up and the pain is still there. The
Still
problems,
there.
the confusion is still there.
Hmm.
Like, why not just try God? Like,
Yep.
and I feel like that's what people go wrong at. They kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, doing the business process, God has tested my faith, steady tested my
Hmm.
faith. You still have to work through
Hmm.
hardships, losing people, and it ain't easy. Like,
That's not easy
it's
at
not
all,
easy,
but you just gotta know
but
that
it's my motivation.
yeah, if it's God's will, just gotta
It's
keep
gonna be
moving.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been an author? Like when was your first book? When did you write your first book?
December 2025.
So you're a new author too. And you wrote five? How?
I had already
Wow.
been writing. I had already been journaling. So I've been doing this. I just didn't put it together. I was scared to give my story
Yeah.
and talk about my story.
Yeah.
Like, so much drama, and it's a lot. And these
Yeah.
books are just little parts of it.
Yeah. That's why I
So
say
just
I put my
imagine
book out
the
there.
bio. Just
Right.
imagine the bio.
I need to do a bio because I put my book out and it's not a long book. It's not a big book, but my second book is gonna be a lot bigger than my first book. But I basically put what I can, what I was comfortable with putting and what God told me to put in there. But it's still more, you know what I'm saying? It's still
Shoot for the stars.
a little
That's why I
more, you
say
know.
I
Yeah,
got
and
a lot
it's
of drama and confusion in my books, but shoot for the stars because
yeah,
it's like this bio, yeah, this
yeah.
bio. I was telling my coworker, I was like, I gotta really, it's hard because he's a writer as well, and I was like, it's hard to kind of like sit down and just think about everything and relive it. And I'm like, Lord, you
Mhm.
want me to actually relive this story and this journey.
Mhm.
Like, I've been molested as well, so
Okay.
having to relive from the age of a certain age, a young age, to now a grown woman at 33. It's like, okay, God,
Yeah.
it's a lot,
Yeah,
but
it's still hurt.
it because it's still challenge. I still have challenges,
Yeah.
but every day in life, I learn every day in life you're gonna have challenges regardless. For anybody that's watching, just keep pushing. I mean, because
Yeah.
you're gonna get tested. The higher you go, the more you get tested. So
Yeah. Just hold on.
you lose people who you never thought you would lose.
That part.
In this journey, the person could be this close with you, but if God don't want them a part of your journey, He's gonna go ahead and
Hmm.
pull them out the
And
way.
end. Yep, and that's so devastating. I'll talk about that in my book too. Like it's so hard to grieve somebody that's still here. Like
Yeah,
that's difficult, especially somebody you never thought that you would have to.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
and it
but
and it be like that. Friendships,
hmm.
like you be like, what? Like, God, like, what? This was my, ace boom coon, and you telling
Hmm.
me, yeah, because y'all on two different journeys in life, and
Yeah,
it's fine advice to anybody, like understand that who you becoming, God can't take everybody on. You can't take everybody on a journey with you.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's for Him to space you out and isolate you for you to really know who you are.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
my
I'm in there
isolation.
right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I've been in isolation. I've been in isolation for a
Yeah,
few years now, and it's like I be seeing my friends and stuff out turning up and stuff, and I'm like,
I
I
just
miss
told.
it,
I
but
just told
I'm at
somebody.
peace right now. Like I am really in a peaceful space right now. Even if I'm gonna go to work and come home, no, I'm good.
Yeah, it's crazy
I'm
because
good.
that's where I'm at. That's
Hmm.
exactly where I'm
Yeah, me
at,
and
and
my
I'm fine
kids.
with being. I'm actually fine with being isolated because I'm back cooking.
Hmm.
I'm going to school.
Hmm.
I'm getting myself back into writing more, like, and just getting to know me.
Yeah. How old are your children?
I have a 16-year-old, a 13-year-old. Well, now he's 14. Excuse me.
Okay.
You see these things, I'm like, Mama, I'm 14. I have a 16-year-old, 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 9-year-old. 10.
Okay.
He's 10.
I
No,
have four.
Jason's 10. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I have a 25-year-old son, a 22-year-old daughter. Well, she'll be 22 in October, and I have twin boys that'll be 20 next month, and I have one
Wow.
grandson. Yep.
Wow.
So this part of parenting is a little harder than when they little, because when they little, you can protect them. You can
Yeah.
determine what they do and what they can't do. But now that they're older and they driving and
I,
it's hard,
that's
girl.
scary.
Yeah. So I pray every night, like, please, Father, don't take your hands off of them. But my kids are pretty good. They work and come home as well. They not in the street. And I be
Yeah,
telling them
I
like,
believe
y'all should do stuff, but they just want to work and do their
my
thing. They
baby
don't
is
come home.
16, and seeing him go, to he young, but seeing him go to the movies with girlfriends,
Yeah.
it's like you are in the stage of like, all right, Lord, just protect my kids. And then he
Hmm.
not even older, but it's crazy because nowadays you still have to be like, pray that prayer, Lord, protect my kids, even for the young ones, because
For the
so
young
much
ones.
is
Yeah. That's
you
true.
know. So
That's
it's like
happening.
you still have to be on that bending knee, like, Lord, please protection over my kids. My prayers always with my before my
Mhm.
kids go to school, Lord, protection over the kids, Lord God, protect
Yeah.
the everybody in the school district, protect. That's my prayer, like,
Yeah.
because
Might
it's
as
like
well.
so much going on now, the school shootings and all that. You just be like, Lord,
Yeah.
just protect all my babies, Lord, let them make it home safe, Lord, to their destinations, God. Just walking down the street, Lord God, protect them. Like, that's literally my prayer for my kids when they go to school. Like, just
Yeah.
protection. Here's up with them teachers because you just don't know what
You just never
people
know.
are going through outside of
Yeah.
being at work. You
Yeah.
know,
I remember when I
life
was a little girl, I used to think that the devil was just actually like look like a devil, but he's actually,
and people.
us, like in people,
Yeah, and
So
people.
yeah, yeah, you have to pray every day, pray over everything, everybody that's in contact with you and your family.
Yeah, you do. You do. You do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
No,
for
thank
taking the
you.
time out your day to even interview with me today.
Mhm.
I'm blessed. Thank you so much. And you just
No,
continue doing what you're doing and
thank
just
you.
keep walking this journey with God and just continue telling your story. You
I
got
will.
more,
Thank you.
you have way more to come.
Oh, I
And
know.
this is not the end for you. God
Thank
have
you
so
so
much
much.
more for you.
Thank you
So
so much. You as well. You thank
thank
you. Thank you for taking the time out to interview me. Thank you for rescheduling from the first.
you.
Thank you so much for this time, and thank you for making me feel comfortable because you're very easy to talk to.
Yeah, and that's the goal. That's the goal for you to be able to come on here and you be comfortable and be able to have a real talk, good conversation with someone without the noise.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's the goal. You should be able to be comfortable. I want you to be comfortable. I always tell people I send y'all interview questions out, but as it flow, I like that.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just it flows. When it flow,
Yeah.
it flows. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, send me the link to your book.
I
I
think I,
want
I
to.
sent on Instagram. I sent on Instagram. One of the
Okay.
books, I think the fourth book, the one you can't when you were saying you can't find it,
Mhm.
you literally would have to type that book name in to find it. That first book that's on the flyer, you would have to. That's a good book.
Okay. Okay.
That one is
I will
really
check it out.
about being a mother and the things that people don't see behind scenes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
so
lot.
yeah, it's a lot. That one I really put my story in it, but come behind motherhood. That's why it has a little the knives that stabbed in it. Five
Okay,
as number
that's
five.
fine. Okay,
Do you know what
that's
the
a
number five biblically look it up what the number five mean? And it just with that book, it was a whole
okay.
yeah, that's motherhood.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
That's
All
definitely
right, good talking
motherhood.
to you. Hopefully, we talk again soon.
Yes. I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.